people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We're here for Let's Talk F1 because we are here for the United States Grand Prix, live from Austin, Texas, the circuit of the Americas. Is going to be a great race. Max Verstappen leading on pole, Lewis second, Sergio Perez third. What could possibly go wrong? It's a late one. Normally, I'll be talking to you at quarter past one, quarter to one, quarter to two. No, I am talking to you at 7:45 because it is an 8 p.m. race start. Because guess what? Obviously, as it says, we are in the United States of America, and it's still a 2 p.m. race over there, obviously. So it's a little bit of a late one for us. It's a little late. Apologies, I didn't quite manage to do qualifying. Obviously, we had a bit of a preview to do. There was a big game today. You certainly wouldn't have seen that from the players of one team anyway. But enough of the football. Park the bus football, or park the football away from here, because tonight, we are talking all things Formula One. Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, the World Drivers' Championship for the Formula One. We're here to talk about all of that. That is what we're here to talk about. It's going to be a great race. Hopefully, Lewis Hamilton makes out at turn one. That's all I'm going to say. Because, hey, Red Bull are not going to be too worried. Heck, if Sergio Perez can't finish the race, Horner will see that as, that is a shame. If Max Verstappen can't finish the race, Horner's going to be furious. So there is an element of a bit of both. Cop is happy. He's delighted. So is Chris. Good evening. Good evening, Chris. Salah is king. Yes. Look, we're going to leave the football chat. So normally I'd allow it, but we're going to leave the football chat because we want to be inclusive. And there's United fans who maybe like Formula One, but don't actually want to talk about football. So we're only talking about Formula One. Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, as I've said, is the top two. But let's run through the rest of the grid. Sergio Perez in third, Charles Leclerc fourth, Carlos Sainz is fifth, Daniel Ricciardo sixth, Lando Norris is seventh, Pierre Gasly in eighth, Valtteri Bottas with a grid penalty as well in ninth, Yuki Tsunoda with one of his best qualifyings up into 10th, Ocon 11th, Giovinazzi 12th, Stroll 13th, Latifi 14th, Kimi Räikkönen in 15th, Mick Schumacher with a good qualifying for him in 16th, Nikita Mazepin 17th, Vettel with a grid penalty in 18th, Alonso 19th, and George Russell is in 20th. I'm presuming George Russell has had a grid penalty of some sort. So yes, Gasly could be in trouble. Could he? I don't know. I've only really just turned it on. I was busy watching some things. So yeah, maybe he is. I'm not too sure. Now, where are the others? Charl hopefully will be here soon. Chris was unavailable. Have a great stream, mate. Sorry I couldn't make it. I'm drunk as well, so maybe not a good idea. Up the F1. Absolutely. Now, did you see the video of Klopp rating Greenwood? I did. Chris, brilliant game, though. Did you enjoy it? Obviously. Why am I asking? Of course you did. We are joined by Charl. Charl, how are we doing? Formula One? Something a little less traumatic for us both?
I've got half a bottle of Prosecco poured into this cup. I'm
you
fucking
alcoholic. Absolute fucking alcoholic.
You're acting like you're acting shocked. Like that was Oscar winning.
We as Let's Talk Premier League are going to get Charl into an Alcoholics Anonymous group. It's fine. I'm sure they do them in Wales. We'll get Bruno to take her. We'll send a letter to Bruno. Bruno, this is where you have to deliver the lady. Because I'm sure Bruno will totally understand what's on the letter. Ollie is set
I know, really.
Is he? From what I've heard from Sky, he's not. But I don't know. Can he send me the information? If Ollie gets sacked when we're live streaming F1, I'm going to be pissed. I'm just going to say that now, guys.
Basically, this is to the Glazers. Do not fire Ollie until the F1 is done. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
Do you understand that? Like,
I have no issue with you sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In fact, I think it's inevitable. But like,
do it when Niall is able to do that shit.
Yeah, like do it when I'm
Like,
available to do a live stream on it. Yeah, show
no,
some
the
respect.
disrespect on that. Like, who do they think they are?
Fucking,
Niall is going to be keeping Charl under
disgraceful.
control, hopefully.
Apparently they might
Said no.
have an engine issue, but looks like that could be fixed. Just put the engine cover back on. Yeah,
it was a sensory thing. It was a sensor. I was listening. It's a sensor issue, but it was just so deep down that they had to like get it out.
These Formula One cars are a sensitive bunch of pricks anyway. You've got 20 sensitive pricks and then 20 sensitive race drivers. Guess who's back? Absolutely. Velv, how drunk are you? I don't think Velv's allowed to drink.
Isn't he 17?
No, I think he's old enough. I just think religious reasons.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't know. Sorry if I assume wrong, Valve. I'm not drinking tonight. I'm saving that for a birthday party. Okay, maybe he can drink then. Don't fire Ollie at all. No, it'll be tonight. Well, Kenny, send me the fucking information. Send me the fucking information.
Don't run your mouth and not give Niall the
Kenny,
full
scope. Your forehead needs to send me that information quite quickly, mate.
Can I just ask a question about F1?
You may.
Okay, so
quickly, Ronaldo didn't feel like popping onto a Let's Talk Premier League Formula One watch along. We are trying to get him on for the Qatar race or the Brazil race, but I'm not sure Cristiano's a very busy man. You know, we did try. We're also going to try and get Mason Greenwood on as well, Brandon Williams. I'm sure they'll all be up for it. So we are working. So yeah, it's very difficult. Salah is best, absolutely.
Okay, so my question is...
Our daily religious thing is vegetarian on Fridays and no eating beef. I'm Sri Lankan. Yeah, carry on.
How hard is this track to overtake?
It's...
Only because I've just heard who's the guy that owns Mercedes, like who's in charge of Mercedes?
Toto Wolff.
Yeah. I've just heard that dickhead say, like, oh, it's really hard to overtake. We don't get that many opportunities to do that.
Well, it's one of the only tracks where following another Formula One car is reasonably easy. It's also one of the only places where you've got a fucking fat ass back straight with the DRS zone. And when I say big straight, I mean we're talking the size of the China straight. If you know,
Jesus Christ.
So it is possible. It is possible. He's just being a baby. I sent Jackie Henchman. Yeah, but is that actually in the know, or is that just him saying, he's definitely getting sacked? Because Gary seems to have a different viewpoint. I don't know what I'm believing anymore. So yes. But it's a difficult one. Obviously, Charl will pause this at something so we can be synced up for the race start.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just beat her ass. It's quite easy.
Okay, I'm going to pause it in a minute. I'm going to hopefully...
Has Bruno had his bollocks chopped off yet?
Yes.
Oh, well, why is he still shouting?
Yeah, don't ask me.
Well...
Because it takes time for the hormones.
Samuel Luckhurst put, asked Solskjaer if he still had the backing of the MUFC board. He put, well, heard nothing else. Someone put, turn your phone on then.
Jesus.
Okay,
I've just paused it. Yeah. No, I've just paused it. It says round 13, Austin, United States.
Okie dokie. I'm just seeing the Formula One people. There's the Charles Leclerc and Alonso. Now they're going.
We're not that far apart, to be honest.
From Sebastian, Lance Stroll. There's a Formula One car. There's Daniel Ricciardo, sexy Lando Norris. Now there's a Max Verstappen and a shit Lewis Hamilton. He's poo-poo. Now, no, not yet, my bad. It says Formula One arm code in the United States. Round 17, Austin, United States, here we go.
they get done.
Do it. Excellent.
There we go. We're in sync.
May he rest in peace without waking up in the hospital with Pogba in a chainsaw at his throat. Ow, my lord, cop.
I'm a savage.
Yeah, I mean, let's not. But yeah, obviously, we wish Naby all the best. Ronaldo should have had a red. Ronaldo's a weird one. He kicked the ball. If he had kicked Curtis, it would have been different. He's kicked the ball. But look, we're here to talk about Formula One. We'll leave the football chat for another stream. I'm sure there'll be plenty. But yes, it's a 3.5 mile circuit at Austin with 2 DRS zones, one on the back straight, which is very long between turn 11 and 12. And then obviously you've got the DRS down the start-finish straight between turns, obviously 1 and whatever the last corner is. That's 21, I think, or 20. Yeah, 21. Something like that. There is action. You've got turn 12 where you can get action obviously after the DRS down the back straight. You have also got turns 16, 17, 18 where you can take different lines to set yourself up for turn 19. So there is action points around there. Verstappen obviously overtook Lewis Hamilton in turn 16, 17 and 18 last time. So there is action places. Turn 2, there's plenty of action. Obviously, you've got the medium, the soft, and the hard. The soft is the fastest, the medium is the best race tire, and the hard is the longest lasting, but is the slowest. Now, we would normally have the thing, but my setup is barely allowing me a stream. I have reset my computer, which is making it much, much better. So yeah, people currently having an FPL stinker while I'm having an FPL masterclass. Owing to Chilwell, Foden, captain and Salah, I ended up with 94 points. I think I got 60. Again, Foden and Salah being big about that. But he tried to kill Keita, man. Like, what the fuck? I don't think he tried to kill him. It was a reckless tackle. But yeah, it's a bit brutal. As I've said, I've already gone through the lineup of the race as it is. So hopefully we are exciting. Well, hopefully we're in for an exciting race. Max is in pole, Lewis second, with Sergio Perez in third. What could possibly go wrong into turn 1?
Fucking everything.
I said before you arrived, I went, if Christian Horner will be like, look, if Sergio Perez can't finish the race because he's accidentally just barged into Lewis and Lewis can't finish the race either, and Max goes on to win, look, I'm very sad, but look, Sergio Perez got to take another penalty. Yeah,
accidents happen.
Horner will be like, look, I remember what happened in Silverstone, and I also remember Valtteri Bottas in Hungary. I don't want to say karma's a bitch, but karma's a bitch. Enjoy the wall, Lewis. Obviously, we hope Lewis is okay after the accident that he's about to suffer. Interestingly, they've given Lewis the inside line. Now, they always give the inside line to the second place, which is a bit weird. So maybe Lewis might try something dodgy. So basically, essentially, Perez, just take him out, mate. It's got to be done, bruv. Perez, you know what to do. Now, I don't normally advocate for crashing into Lewis, but today I think there's a special example of let's crash into Lewis. I think it's a good idea. Now, it's a bit of a slope, as you can see on the screen. Well, not my screen, obviously, you won't be. If you're looking at me, you won't see no slope. But if you're watching the actual F1, you'll see there's a massive, great big slope from where they are to turn 1. Beautiful, beautiful. That is where Lewis is going to get hit by Sergio Perez. And Lewis trying to play some mind games and trying to get ahead of Max Verstappen on the formation.
Lewis, know your place. Know your place. Yeah, Max being a right dickhead and slowing down.
And then Max is like, fuck this shit, I'm off. Have a good time,
he's already
Lewis.
Gone. Like, Max is gone.
Max is like, fuck the race start. We're doing this now. My way or the highway.
Literally, Max is gone.
He'll slow down in set. He'll slow down in sector 2. He's sick of Lewis's fucking about. That's what he's sick of. He's sick of Lewis's fucking about.
He's so far ahead. Lewis is like, shit.
Well, it's only a formation lap, so I think Max will definitely he'll probably bomb it down the start finish straight or the back straight, and then he'll slow down and pick up the back.
There's just the top four at the top. I don't know where. Yeah, the top four are ahead, and then I can't see the rest of them.
And Mustafa says, "Is Ollie sacked yet, guys? Not yet, but I'm preparing for it. I'm preparing for it." Tyler's just laughing his head off. Tyler's having a great time. There's 6 points between the two.
Who's Tyler? Which one's that?
He's T-Boy's TV. Oh. Perez right now, target acquired.
Literally.
Max, that might be one of the funniest things you've ever said, mate.
That is the funniest thing he's ever said.
Target acquired. He's probably on the radio going, so my target is the black Mercedes. Yep. Okie dokie. I'm gonna take it. I see his rear wing. That's the aiming point, right? Trust me, my stream was lit, just laughing my head off. Ours was a little bit more heated, but that's what happens when Charl gets a few tequilas down her throat. She turns into a right Mardy cow.
I've changed to Prosecco.
Anyone else try speaking to Charl like that, and I'll kick your head in, but I'm allowed.
Yeah, literally. Niall is the only person that's allowed to speak to me like that. Anyone else literally has to deal with me and Niall, and that's worse than dealing with just me.
Yeah, that's 10 times worse. Now, there's going to be mind games all over the place here. Mind games all over.
Oh, yeah, literally. Look at that. Max is really currently slowing down.
There are going to be so many mind games. It's unreal. Everyone's trying to put Toto out of point. They don't want Toto to be seen. As the cars are just about to line up on the grid, they are lined up. Max is already on the grid, lined up, as is Lewis, as is Sergio Perez and Leclerc.
The mind games are going everywhere. They're going from front to back. Everyone's like, let me be 9 games.
They're slowly getting there. It's going to be an interesting start, that's for sure. Lewis is going to need a good start. It's interesting that he gets the inside line. Very interesting. It always has
for the final dickheads to get in.
It's just interesting. Well, the final dickhead is actually George Russell because he has got an engine penalty, so he is starting last.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that. Also, I take that back. You're not a dickhead, George Russell. I love you. Sorry, I apologise. He's a
dickhead in a couple of few months' time when he joins Mercedes. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go. And Lewis has got a good start. Lewis has got Max is pushing him out. Max is pushing him out of the way. Lewis has pushed Max out of the track. Max is going to fight back, and Lewis has got the lead. But Sergio Perez is fighting with Max, but he gives the position straight away. And now Lewis Hamilton in first position. A very poor getaway from Max Verstappen, but don't worry, Max has been quicker in qualifying, so let's hope that he's quicker as all. And the McLaren and Ferrari, they're getting a little bit touchy-feely. They're having a little feel.
Come on, Lewis. Come on, Max. Come on, Max. Fucking take Lewis out.
An interesting gap. Perez, after clearing out Lewis, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. He might want to hurry up then because Lewis is still racing, and that's very upsetting. The McLaren on the back. Daniel Ricciardo trying to get past Carlos Sainz, which he does, and Carlos Sainz being swamped because there is Lando. And Lando, they're getting a bit close, and he's pushed Sainz off the track, and now Sainz is able to retake it. But both McLarens looking very feisty and very fighty with a red Carlos Sainz. Do you know what
I feel like McLaren and Red Bull have teamed up and just like, let's just take Lewis out.
And there we go. Ricciardo is through on Carlos Sainz, doing it in turn in the 3 corners.
I'm sorry, Verstappen needs to get a grip.
He's okay. He's got 55 laps to sort himself out.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't, but he does. He needs to keep these tyres going for a little while. Mazepin is dropping all the way down to 19th, so I'm guessing he's spun. He's now 20th.
George Russell is up to 14th.
Was
that Bottas? Bottas has just had a clash.
Yeah, he's getting aggressive with some people. He's still
Sonoda with Sonoda's just gone 8th. Lance Stroll's just gone 17th.
Nice. Oh yeah, Charl, you're gonna have to do team radio because I said my system's barely letting me stream, let alone having all of the tech stuff that we would normally have. So Charl's gonna have to do team radio.
Okay, if I mute myself, it's because I'm listening to it, and then I'll come back and tell you what it said.
No shit, Sherlock. I thought I get that bit. Jesus Christ. I've not had as many drinks as you. I'm on coffee and Coca-Cola, so I'm all okay. There's a 0.6, 0.8. DRS is going to be interesting. The minute DRS gets on, I think that's when Max will become very punchy of Lewis Hamilton, who will get no DRS, and Lewis is just a shit Formula One driver supported by a shit channel. This channel though has class, so we go for Verstappen. Verstappen team radio that Charl is not listening to, which is, to be frankly honest, fucking unbelievable. We ought to replace Charl with someone who's going to listen to the fucking team radio, which is mightily disappointing. And as Verstappen gets the fastest lap, and they really are leaving Perez a little bit alone. It's a 2-horse race. Go on, Perez. Get a bit further. Get a bit closer.
So he's slipping on the rear grip.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So what's that?
It means he's getting a bit of, nothing really. He's just got to deal with it and find a way of driving it. But the good thing about it, he is still 200 tenths of a second quicker than Lewis Hamilton, as DRS is enabled. So down this back straight, he's going to get a lovely amount of DRS as he late brakes there straight away. He'll go across the line. His back wing will fly open. Lewis's will stay right where his is because he doesn't get it. And they can see the DRS is really having an impact. He won't be able to do it on this lap, but it'll make him so much closer. If he can follow through sector 3, he'll get more DRS down the back straight, down the start-finish straight, which should enable an overtake into turn 1. So watch out for turn 1 might be an idea as Formula One decide that's a good time to do a fucking replay. Absolute twats.
There's been a couple of issues. Incident.
That's the thing with the inside line. I feel like it's a disadvantage for whoever's on pole being on the right side. But I suppose it is the racing line. So Lewis got a better start, a much better
by
start.
3 seconds. By 0.3. Who's coming into pits?
That will either be Latifi
Ocon.
or...
Ocon's just come out. Come out. I think there was a collision with George Russell at the beginning.
Just we're watching Latifi spinning someone round like a merry-go-round. I'm presuming
that was
Vettel.
There was. I think that was Latifi and Vettel.
Yeah, because it was an Aston Martin, so it'd either be Vettel or Stroll, and I don't think Stroll was that far down, was he? He could be. I'm not so sure.
Verstappen needs to get a grip.
Now they're showing the overtake of Daniel Ricciardo. I mean, I'd rather you didn't show the replays and showed us the track action because, to be completely honest, this is where I think the interesting bit is going to be. But Max has to be able to follow through Sector 3. That's going to be the issue. It gets closer, so I'm guessing they're down the back straight, or I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're coming into the...
come on. Yeah, Ocon just needed a new front replaced.
So now they're going to come into the 3 corners in 1, which is turn 17,
Fastest
18,
lap
19.
goes to Lewis Hamilton.
Max was a little slower in that lap, but only by 2 tenths of a second. And yeah, there was a bit of an issue of a front wing.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Come on, Max! Come on, Max! Come on, Max, hon! Come on! Speed the flip up!
You're definitely, if you're seeing Max, you're ahead of me.
That's what happened. I had to rewind back to the Verstappen radio. Okay, are you on?
I'm watching Ocon's pit stop at the moment, as in the replay of it.
I'm trying to find somewhere that's like
Lewis
a decent enough. Hold on, I'm trying to find somewhere that's actually decent that you'll know when I'm going to stop.
I am aware. So coming down the back straight now. Obviously, as it stands, Lewis would get 26 points, Max would get 18, which means that Lewis would take the lead of the championship.
I've paused it. I've paused it as you're going into the Aramco sign with the time and the lap, and all you can see is the back of Hamilton and Verstappen.
All right. Aramco, new lap time.
It's just before they go into lap 6.
Yep. Aramco live speed trap.
It's a sign up the top as you go through for the finish.
Nearly.
It's green and blue.
Yet. Green and blue.
You can't fucking miss it.
Now.
There we go. We're synced now. Now we're on both on lap 6.
Yeah, we're on lap 6 now as they're coming up to the start finish. Up to turn 1. Max, I'm feeling quite comfortable at the moment. I think he'll have opportunities. Hopefully, he'll have those opportunities to sort it out. Max has had a lap time deleted due to track limits. So, yep. Track limits for that. Has Ollie been sacked yet? That is the question. All these Twitter have verified too many people because I see a verified. Too many verified accounts are saying Ollie's fired. So yes.
Sorry, I just had to let the dog outside.
That's right. I was just trying to work out if Ollie had been sacked, but
no.
There's been no information at the moment. So we'll see. I was just moaning that Twitter had verified too many people because now verified people are tweeting Ollie sacked, and I'm like, oh shit. And it's actually not someone with
Latifi has just come out the pit stop.
Yeah, he's probably
and nearly collided with Ocon.
Ocon's already had one front wing replaced, so I'm sure he don't want to.
Literally.
Latifi may have to give that place back.
I'm over this. I just want Verstappen to be in front.
Give it time.
Hold on.
Lewis Team Radio. He's quicker than me right now, says Lewis. Well, no shit, Sherlock, mate. No shit. Max was quicker.
So Lewis is pissed off because Max has got into the race now, and Max is quicker, and Lewis is having hissy fit over the fact that.
No, I can see it as well. Max is definitely looking a little bit more punchy here.
I think his tyres have warmed up. He's got into it now, and it's game over.
Yeah. Normally Max needs a little time. That probably helps with the sliding, in terms of getting the tyres up to grip, and it's really important for Max to be able to follow through sector 3, which is the sector that
literally.
Because then if he can follow through sector 3 and get DRS in the start finish straight, he'll be able to do a move into turn 1. Because trying to follow through sector 1 is very difficult. But it would appear that is not the possibilities at the moment.
Come on, hon, you can
Max
do
has definitely
this.
got DRS. I don't really care for the battle of 14th for Formula One. Come on, let's be real. Does anyone really care about the battle of 14th? Are we taking the fucking piss right now? Max is 0.5 seconds behind Lewis as Fernando comes into the pits. Now they're showing us Max Verstappen, who is getting a little bit closer to Lewis. Down the back straight. Well, he's about to get to the back straight. They're showing us we've got the mini box of Max, and can he get it on straight away? He does, but he's over a second now. That gap should close anytime soon, as it does. But he's dropping a little bit behind in terms of down the back straight, but the DRS really kicking in and helping him get closer. Now we're seeing Max and Lewis again. Niall, I don't think there'll be too many passes today. I think it's be hard to overtake. Austin America's normally that's from No Way No Gain. Normally Verstappen team radio show.
Hold on.
You need to concentrate, woman. Get the fuck off Instagram. But no, there is overtaking ability. Max just needs to be able to follow Lewis into sector 3. Ideally, if he can follow in sector 1, that would be ideal for the sector 2 DRS. But he's got to follow. Got to follow.
Oh, that's the best fucking radio I've had. I'm slipping a lot. I've got the pace, but I just wanted to tell you that, and then it ends. That's literally the radio.
Max Verstappen being just pure shithousery again from Max. But yeah, it's all about following. If he can follow, which you can.
Just question: which part are you on right now? Just because I had to rewind for the.
I am on the replay of Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris going into turn 12.
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm just watching that replay now. Are you seeing the signs? Are you seeing Sainz's radio?
Yeah. That is exactly what I'm seeing right now. As both McLarens are like, let us pass. Let us pass, you little bitch. Which means you can follow. It's very difficult, but Max a lot closer there. Max is getting a lot closer, a lot closer down that back straight. It's this bit he needs to follow in this sector, which is sector 3. And I've said this straight away from the start of the race. Max needs to follow in sector 3 to have any chance of doing anything down that start-finish straight. He's not quite got it in the fast corners. Saying that, he takes a little bit out of Lewis there. Very difficult there. Very, very difficult. Down the back straight, start-finish straight, there you go. Max, come on. DRS is open. Up the thing they go. Charl is waving.
Go on, Han. Come on.
Charl isn't too keen. Charl isn't too keen on the whole having Max in second. No Way No Gain says, now can you send me a link? Yeah, sure, why not?
Wait, Niall, check the private chat.
Ooh. Oh, Yuki.
Sonoda and Russell have pitted.
Oh, DRS open for Max. Go on, mate. Go on. He's getting closer. That gap is getting closer, right?
Literally, it really is. And it just keeps getting closer. I'm just waiting for
he's under
Hamilton.
He's 100 tenths of a second quicker, right?
Mm.
But he can't follow in sector 3, which is fucking annoying me now.
Literally. That's like the part where he should be, because then
Verstappen team radio. Tyres are really hot, and I don't think we are particularly quick. Right. In comes Max Verstappen. He's forcing the hand of Mercedes, because Max is coming in and he's going to chuck on the hard tyre. So he's going to go to the end of the race on the hards. Interesting. Very interesting. He's going to be behind Sergio. And he's going to be behind
Sergio will let him go.
Leclerc. He's going to be behind Charles Leclerc as well, which is going to be... In comes a McLaren. That'll be Daniel, won't it? Yeah, and that's Lando. Lando's in the pits. Hamilton says tyres are okay. This is not a time for for Lewis to be pissing around trying to defy team orders, because to be fair, Max is now... We'll look at Max's times. He's a lot closer, or not a lot closer, but you need about 21 seconds ideally to get yourself, between
there's now 19 seconds between him and Hamilton.
It's about 20 or 21 second. Red Bull not looking good. Too early a say. Far too early a say, as Max Verstappen
literally
Daniel Ricciardo, but Max has got DRS, so this should be quite an easy overtake. Daniel won't fight him because Daniel knows that Max Verstappen isn't his race. That's not his race. Ultimately. So wait. Am I not allowed on? It's gonna be just the two of us, to be fair. Also my phone is playing up, so I can't really get the StreamYard on my phone at the moment because my phone is updating at the moment.
Yeah, Niall's had to reset everything today, like computer. He's how many times have you reset your computer today?
Twice.
Literally, your computer's been like, today, Niall. Like, no.
If I try and load up another web page, I'm afraid that my computer might just say no to StreamYard, and my phone is currently updating. Once my phone updates, I'll sort it out. But God knows how long that pile of crap works. It's Huawei. Ooh. Huawei is not the best.
Ricardo's in the pit stop, so Verstappen's in 4.
My advice is Huawei. Yeah, don't get Huawei. It's a bit poo.
Okay.
Max Verstappen team radio. Verstappen, what's the gap? He's 17 seconds. Max is going to do him in the pits, let alone fucking on the track. Which is going to be a bit mad.
He wants to force Verstappen to go long. He wants to basically, the quicker he gets, he wants to force Verstappen to go long, so Verstappen stays out there for longer, so he has more issues.
You mean other way around, right?
No, so
Verstappen's trying to force Lewis to go long, and then do him in the pit stop. That's what I'm guessing. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hold on, Perez.
Right. Oh, more team radio.
Perez is coming in for tyre change. Oh, this is just making it really uncomfortable for Hamilton right now because,
Max has just set a fastest lap as well. Wayne says he's messaged you. You're on team radio duty though, so don't let that.
Yeah, I can't check my phone at the minute. I'm on the last time I checked my phone, bloody Niall had to go at me. I'm literally
last time she checked her team radio, I nearly got on a flight to Wales and kicked her ass. Or the train, one of the two.
What was I gonna? Oh my God, Verstappen is second. Oh, okay.
He's 15 seconds behind. Lewis has fucked this.
Where's Carlos Sainz? Oh, Sainz is 7.
Max is doing him in the it's 20 seconds. 20 seconds lost in the pit stop, and Lewis is now going to be 5 seconds behind.
Do you know what the problem is? Is that Verstappen is actually forcing. He's actually forcing Hamilton to go long.
Yeah, he's now had to, because if Lewis pits now, he's just almightily screwed because he'll be behind Max. And these all have a calamity of errors. And yeah. And in comes the Mercedes pit crew, but who is it for? Lewis is coming in.
Oh.
Is it going to be a little too late? Well, show us the timings, guys. Look, Max is 14 seconds. I mean, yeah, the game, set, and match, I'd say.
14,
fast pit stop,
14, 15, 65.
Fast
14.
stop from the Mercedes pit crew, but you're about to see Max Verstappen go flying past. Bye, Max.
Come on, Max! Come on, Max!
Charl, why are you doing that? He's that far ahead. Why were you like, come on, Max? He's that far ahead. Just relax.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. Poor Lewis. Bye, bitch. See you later. Ta-da.
Bye, Lewis.
He can't even see Max. Max is that far ahead. He can't even see him.
He's 6.3 seconds ahead. And now Max can just settle in to a nice balance between, each lap. Just look after the tyres. Just not chill, not relax, but keep up a steady pace and essentially I think it's going to be a one.
Come on, Verstappen, speed up, come on.
No, Charl, not speed up. No, Charl, not speed up, maintain. We want Max to maintain this lap time now. We want him to maintain the gap, look after his tyres, because hopefully he'll get to the end on these tyres. We don't want him taking out his tyres. That would be a terribly bad move. Terribly bad. As Max coming through the 3 corners in one, I call it the buy one, get 2 free. That's probably the best way to describe them corners. You buy one, you get 2 of them for free. Everyone has pitted apart from Bottas, Vettel, Stroll. They are the only 3 who haven't pitted, and the gap is 6.8 seconds. As that is a Pierre Gasly going extremely slow down the back straight. Team radio for him, but I'm not sure what the hell is going on. I'm waiting for team radio. His tyres look a little fucked as well, so I'm guessing he's got a puncture. I'm guessing Pierre Gasly has got a puncture, as his tyres look a little fucked. Now I'm looking at his car. Is there any damage or any puncture? I can't see any. So basically, the back is fucked. He basically went, the rear is fucked. Like, there wasn't even a pleasant way to say it. They've literally just told him to get round. I'm not sure what that I'm sure I can imagine what it is, but his tyres look okay. So I'm guessing it's something from deeper down below. I think it might be the sensor thing playing up again. I don't think personally they should have sent him out after that. Oh, yeah, shit. I forgot about the sensor. Big up the panel, says Peter. Clever move from Max to take undercut early. Yep, the undercut has worked an absolute treat. Lewis is a little quicker, but Max has just got to maintain the 6.5 second gap, which he's doing very well, might I add. So, yeah. Rear suspension, I believe he is. Yeah, it's certainly something within the rear. Gasly problem is rear. Yeah, I initially thought tyres are blown. No, I think it's a sensor, because they had a sensor issue before because they removed the front panel of the car. So, hold on, Bottas radio. Indeed. They've told Bottas to give it everything you've got. So he's pitted now, and then they've basically told him to give it everything he's got. Mustafa says, "Is Ollie sacked yet?" Mustafa, Mustafa. I'm sort of relying on one of you lot telling me, because my phone is currently updating, which is probably going to take about the next 5 hours because it's a pile of shit. So yeah, I'm relying on you lot telling me, to be completely honest. If I try and load up Twitter on my computer, you can just imagine the shit show that I'm about to receive. We know what's going. I need to, when I start getting more monies for my work, I need to start upgrading this shit. Yeah, boy. I'm too impatient. Me and you both, Mustafa. Me and you both. So yeah, I hear that. I think he should be sad tonight, but will he? I don't know. Was the Glazers at the match? That is the question. If the Glazers were at the match, then he puesto. I have my heart in my mouth on opening that. Me and you both. But I was completely calm. I don't know about Charl, because Charl definitely did an epitome calm on the first lap. She was anything but calm in the first lap. Charles opened mouth. I'm not sure what the hell that means. Paul di Resta was talking on the Skype.
So it's all about the Alonso was just being notified that the turn with his collision with Raikkonen was being noted, and they were looking into it. That's what he was being informed in. I did listen now. I did listen. Trust me. I just looked like I wasn't listening, but I am. I'm trying to be really good. But I've also run out of alcohol as well. So.
What about the Skypad? Did you listen to that bit from Paul di Resta? Or?
Pardon? He was just stating about how Hamilton is going to struggle to get back, and that obviously the issue with Raikkonen and Alonso.
Yeah, everything you've said there, absolutely true. As it stands, Max will have a 14-point lead, which is exactly what we want. He's also got fastest lap. I don't know if he'll still have fastest lap by the end of the race.
Well, he's fucking better.
Well, Mercedes, Mercedes can stop Hamilton. No, Red Bull can stop Hamilton from getting it, just having Perez within pit stop distance. Now, there's nothing stopping Bottas because he's so far down, you can take the hit. AlphaTauri tweeted saying suspension failure. That will explain it.
Yeah, Pierre Gasly has to retire from the US Grand Prix due to suspension failure. We knew this was happening though. The minute they removed the first part of his engine, the main part of his side engine, we knew that something was going to happen like this. For me personally, I wouldn't have been safe sending him out because that could have led to a really nasty accident.
I agree.
Right, I'm literally just going to go grab some more alcohol. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okie dokie. I feel bad for Pierre, but shit happens in Formula One. But yeah, Gasly is out of the race. As it stands, everyone's pitted, as I said, apart from Stroll, Vettel, although Vettel looks like he's just come into the pits now. So a bit of a long run from Vettel. Hardly surprising. Christian Horner on the pit wall, probably just saying he's very happy and all of that. As it stands, Red Bull will be leading the constructors if it stays as it is. That's a bit mad. Red Bull will be leading the constructors if that were to happen as well. This is a bad day for Mercedes, mainly on the part of Valtteri Bottas, who's being overtaken by every Tom, Dick, and Harry. He's currently sitting in 10th, which I'm sure he's delighted about. There's a little train coming there, but the issue that Lewis has got is he's not close enough for DRS.
Okay,
Perez.
so Christian, so there's a Turn 1 incident involving Alonso and Raikkonen, no investigation necessary. Christian Horner has just been on the radio. They asked him about the start. He said it was an average start. Mercedes did a better start. They asked him about the first 3 laps making a difference to the race, and he said the race is like a game of chess. You have to strategize, and you have to make sure that you move the right pieces to the right places. So he said anyone could get this race, but we need to work on our strategy and no one else's. We don't care about anybody else's, basically.
He's pretty much, if you want me to be honest, he's pretty much got the race.
Nailed that on the head.
Well, he's pretty much got the race, if I'm
Literally
being completely honest with you. He's pretty much, in my opinion, got the race. So, yeah. That's only if Bottas doesn't finish any higher than, of course, even so as it stands, perfect weekend for Red Bull. Absolutely agree, Peter. Obviously, Valtteri up into 9th, but it does. Mercedes really need Valtteri to be a part of this championship, and at this precise moment, apart from Turkey, which is a naturally a strong track for Mercedes, Valtteri has been non-existent. So it's very important for Mercedes is to have Valtteri in there. Now, what is even more interesting is Perez is 5 seconds behind Lewis. 5 seconds, and that could be key.
Bottas has just overtaken Tsunoda. Shock! Like we didn't expect that to come.
Bottas needs to help Mercedes, not his new team Alfa Romeo. That I would agree. I would definitely agree.
But he also said, sorry, I forgot to say this about Christian Horner. He also said that Perez needs to make more of an impact. Obviously, he's being very careful with his tyres at the minute, but he said towards the end he will make more of an impact.
Yeah, as Horner said, it's all a game of chess. Right now,
I'm not gonna lie, the United States fans are fucking boring. At least the what was it? Max's hometown fans were fucking entertaining. These are boring as fuck.
Big attendance in America though, 400,000 fans.
Yeah, no, but like if you're going to attend
the weekend,
yeah, and that's great. If you're going to attend, at least turn up.
They have. Look.
Turn up like this. Turn up like this, Niall. Turn up like this.
But
hello, there's alcohol involved. Hi, I'm turned up.
But Charl, I don't think the drivers care too much if they're screaming around.
Yeah, but I like a cheer would be nice, you know.
Yeah, they'll
like
do that. The drivers ain't gonna be concentrating on if a bunch of fans in the stand are cheering. It simply just wouldn't happen. But as it stands, Perez, as Horner said, this is like a game of chess, and Perez is currently doing his bit. He's staying close to Lewis, which he ultimately is. The gap is, though.
Niall, I've just sent you something on Instagram, but you're going to have to see it afterwards.
Yeah, good luck with me trying
to It's okay, I'll just show you here now. Entertain.
Won't be shocked if Giovinazzi leaves Alfa Romeo.
Look at this one as well.
I can't see that.
It says, "Hey Liverpool, you made your point. Can you please score 3 to 4 own goals now? We all want Ole to stay. Best wishes, all football fans." And then, this one with just Ole like this, and it's like Sir Alex's defending champions lost 6-1 at home to City. While today we can see just 5 against Liverpool. Not bad, eh? That was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's words.
No, it wasn't. That definitely wasn't his words. I watched his press conference. Those were not his words. I actually felt sorry for him in the press conference, to be fair.
And then them and Barcelona. This is where I come to cry.
True. But Peter says, won't be shocked if Giovinazzi leaves Alfa Romeo. I personally would go for a driver from the Ferrari development, like Ilott, for example.
Right now, Alfa Romeo
rumors have gone quiet. They have gone quiet. You are at Guan Han Zhu. Those rumors have gone very quiet, Peter. You are absolutely correct by that. I would say an Ilott would be a good move. I would love to see Ilott in Formula One. I think he's got a lot about him that is really, really good. We'll have to wait and see. The gap now between Lewis and Max is 5.8 seconds. The gap between Perez and Lewis is 7 seconds. So Perez dropping down a bit. He is going to need to become a little bit more punchy, I feel. Get that gap a little bit further down as Max is extending that gap back to 6 seconds between him and Hamilton. Ilott's gone to IndyCar for next year. Is that confirmed that he's there for next year? Is that confirmed that he's going to do IndyCar for next year? If that's so, that's sad because Callum Ilott is such a terrific young driver. I'm gutted he never got a chance in Formula One. Truly gutted. Did so well. Now, did you hear that Sutton might not be coming back to BTCC same team? What, as in he'll go to a different team? If Ash Sutton is going to a different team in F1 in BTCC, I'll sort of hear that. He's done a lot at Infinity. Obviously, I don't know if he won the championship this year. I need to watch that.
So I'll watch
that back. So
I just heard that Alan from Alpine was just chatting to the FIA about how it wasn't the same situation. It's the Giovinazzi Alonso situation. And then he tried to compare the Raikkonen situation, but
that's exact same situation. He pushed him off and he's caused damage to Giovinazzi's car. Unfortunately, you will get a penalty for that.
Yeah, Verstappen. Yeah. Oh,
Interesting. It'll be interesting to see where Ash does end up next season in British Touring Cars. I can't imagine him going to BMW because they're BMW are very much Turkington's team. I can't imagine him going there, but I want him to go somewhere with a good car. Maybe Laser Tools would be a good.
Verstappen had a little bit of a slip. I don't like that, to be honest.
Maybe I reckon he will end up back at Laser Tools. I have a hunch. Only realistic options left then is possibly Robert Schwartzman, Giovinazzi for Alfa Romeo. Yeah, Schwartzman.
I have a question.
Interesting one. Hulkenberg in IndyCar as well. That's it. I'm glad for Hulkenberg. I like Hulkenberg. I like the fact that he'll be doing IndyCar. I might watch IndyCar now a bit more. But yes, Charl, you have a question.
My question. Okay, so they've already changed their tyres once. And obviously, because it's really hot there, when's their next tyre change going to have to, when will they be pushed to have a tyre change?
So my advice, go on to probably lap 35.
Yeah?
Thinking. Probably lap 35.
So in about 10 laps. Well, it's 11
if you want to check, Pirelli Motorsport on Twitter normally tweet out a picture.
I'm going to check now.
I would normally check myself, but obviously I can't. Pirelli Motorsport on Twitter normally tweets
How do you spell Pirelli?
P-I-E-R.
P-I-E-R.
It should come up. Just type in Pirelli.
Pirelli.
It's going to have some L's in it, I'm sure of that. And they normally tweet out a picture. And the picture normally has, it's P-I-R-E-L-L-I.
It's okay, I found it. Pirelli Motorsports.
Yeah, Pirelli Motorsports. They'll normally tweet out a picture of the.
Here you go, I've done it.
Excellent.
Okay. Austin race start compounds. I don't want the fucking start. Here we go. What's the quickest way? Austin possible race strategies.
Yeah,
so the quickest
Max would have started on the Max would have started on the medium and gone on
medium,
to the hard,
medium to a hard, and then from lap 32 to 37 do another hard, and that's the quickest.
There we go. So I was slap bang right with 35 then, pretty much.
Woohoo! Go now!
I'm just too clever at this shit. Thoughts on Giovinazzi as a driver? Does he deserve to keep a seat? No, I don't think he's done anywhere near enough to keep his seat. Do I think he'll get his seat? Probably not. I think, there's only so many years they can give him. I think it would have been even more of an issue if Callum Ilott was able to get him, but it would appear not. Fernando is just trying to get past the Alfa Romeo. He pushes him out again. This time the Alfa Romeo gives him one back. Peter, ain't Piastri favourite for the Alfa seat if Gio leaves? Very slim, I heard. Yeah, I'm going to be the next Man U manager, says Antonio Conte. I don't think you will. You're not what they're looking for. Thoughts on Giovinazzi? I've done that one. If Giovinazzi doesn't keep a seat, he will just go to Ferrari reserve driver. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think Ferrari will definitely want one of their drivers in Alfa Romeo, but we'll see. Obviously, Alfa Romeo get a lot of the stuff from Ferrari in terms of engines and all that. So it would make sense if Ferrari have got a young driver they want to jump into that seat, then they'll certainly try. If not Eilert, I would give it to Schwartzman. Yeah, I'd give it a Schwartzman. Be careful with the caps because you should be all right. Just be careful with them because you might get timed out for spamming for a second or a minute or two. Giovinazzi team radio, not like anyone gives a fuck. It's only Giovinazzi show. I don't care for Giovinazzi.
Right.
Definitely don't care what Giovinazzi's saying about the race.
Woo!
Max Lewis Perez are the three that I really do care about.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about anyone else. Lewis is getting faster. Max, you need to get a fucking grip.
It's just chill. Just chill. Trust me. Just
chill. It's 2.90910. Like, no.
It's fine. Sorry about that. It's not me, Pete. I don't mind using capitals. It's YouTube.
YouTube blocks you.
I have no issue using capitals. Everyone in the chat, if they wanted to use capitals all the way through, I wouldn't really give a shit because at the end of the day, I don't really care too much. YouTube, on the other hand, will do it. They'll do it as they'll say you're spamming, which makes no sense. And I've not worked out how to stop it. So yeah.
Verstappen in the mud. Verstappen in the mud. Na 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 na. Get your ass in gear, ass in gear. Get your ass in gear.
But yeah, I don't mind using capitals. It's YouTube that is the one that has.
Okay, so who? The thing is though, Max has to pit before.
So does Lewis.
No, Max has to pit before Lewis.
Yeah, correct.
That's the problem.
Yeah, Lewis has just turned on a party mode. That's all he's done. Oh, I understand.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's essentially it's just that, Peter. Basically, I have no issue with it. It's YouTube that's a bit of a prick.
YouTube
I'm loving having you. I'm loving having you in the comments. Been really good so far as we are on lap 27 of 56. So we are approaching the halfway point of the race, or we've just gone past the halfway point. But yeah, Lewis is just pushing very, very quickly and completely fucking his tires as he does that. I've no issue with that. Max is going to be a little bit more reserved, and I think Max will just take it.
There's a safety car. There is this virtual safety car.
Okay,
what the fuck's the virtual safety car?
So a virtual safety car is a safety. Basically, they're given a time delta that they have to abide to. If they're too quick, they'll get a time penalty. So it's just something of the safe. But it depends on where Max is.
Oh, it's ending. It's ending. It's ending.
Then not a problem. Also, you are ahead of me again. How the hell's that happened?
How the fuck has this happened again? Okay. I've paused it on green flag, track clear. Press play when you see it.
Okay. Max will pit before Lewis. It's a 2-stop race. Absolutely. We all know that Max.
Okay, but when it's this green flag, tell me.
Yeah, I'm on virtual safety car now.
What's the fucking virtual safety car though? Why isn't there just a fucking real safety car? Why does it have to be virtual? Because I can't fucking see it.
A real safety car takes too long. Virtual safety car ending. Ending. Track clear. Green flag.
Woo! We're on equal time again. Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, Max will pit before Lewis. That's fine. Lewis is not going to get to the end of the race on these tires, and it would appear and it would appear, and if he did,
Perez says my drink system is not working.
Yeah.
Fucking, do you know what? It's who always has the issues with the drink system?
Kimmy.
Kimmy. Raikkonen, good old Kimmy always has it.
Normally tells his team to fuck off as well.
Yeah.
Bit of front wing on track, apparently. Yeah, there was.
But you know what annoys me is that it's not Kimmy today.
Safety car and virtual safety car. So essentially, the safety car, you'd have to back the whole pack together, allow the lapped runners, not that there is any lap runners. Actually, Mazepin might be lapped. You'd then have to allow the lap runners to. It's just too long. It just takes too long. Whereas virtual safety car basically nullifies the field. Everyone's going at the same delta time. It gives the steward or the marshal time to get onto the track, do what he needs to do, get off the track, and then we can just resume racing again.
Killed.
Exactly. It's just a way to nullify the race, and it's one of the smartest ways to do it. Kimmy wants his drink. Kimmy always wants his drink.
Kimmy wants his drink. Kimmy wants his drink. He's fucking thirsty. Fucking thirsty. He's fucking thirsty. Fix his drink. Ow. Fix his fucking drink. Fix his fucking drink. That was free of charge, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome.
I think Kimmy has got his drink today. He's currently sitting in 10th. At the moment, as we're just seeing Charles Leclerc talking. Now he's in 4th. That could be an interesting one to hear from, because Charles Leclerc being in 4th, it will be extremely interesting to see what he says. No investigation necessary for the turn 12 incident involving Giovinazzi and Fernando Alonso. Interestingly enough, Schumacher up to 16th. He's having a fairly good race. Much better than what his teammate Mazepin is.
So Leclerc has just hold on 2 seconds.
Oh. Raikkonen retiring at the end of the season.
Verstappen
at his last race.
Verstappen is coming into the pits. Charles Leclerc is happy with how he's doing. What else was said? Verstappen is on his way. Verstappen's done a great job, to be honest, because Hamilton still has to pit. Yeah. Hamilton still has to pit, to be honest.
And even if Lewis doesn't, Max is just going to overtake him. Lewis team radio, Charles.
Also,
Raikkonen retiring at the end of the season. I'll be crying at his last race. He'll be hugely missed. He will be hugely missed. Charles is shocked. Fuck knows why. Let me guess. Lewis is defining pit orders and not bothering.
Lewis is going long. They've just told Lewis to go long.
Idiot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't. Niall, start laughing with me.
At this point, I really don't understand the technical idea of Mercedes, really. I suppose they've got to try something.
Where are you? What point are you at right now?
Lap 30 of 56. Verstappen's just overtaken Sergio Perez, which was an extremely difficult overtake for Max Verstappen. He wasn't let past at all.
Verstappen really struggled with that. That was Do you know what I think is going to happen? And I'm going to be really horrible here, but what I can see Lewis doing is Verstappen's going to push Lewis to the limit. And I think, hold on, Ricardo radio, hold on.
But yeah, ultimately, Lewis is an idiot. 17 seconds is
wow. McLaren are going to box it until a bit further on. Perez is in the pits. See, Red Bull are being really sensible. Stop it, Bruno. They're pitting now. So both Verstappen and Perez have pitted, meaning that both Ricardo's in the pit right now. So both Ricardo and Norris are going to pit so they can box it to the end. Ricardo is in the pit now. Lando's coming in right now. So they're going to pit it. That's actually a great pit, to be honest. Great pit from McLaren. Both of them are out. So yeah, both of them are going to pit.
Lando with a little bit of a long stop there, 4.2.
Yes, but he is out, and he is in front of Tsunoda, so that is good to.
Max a little bit slower.
So Hamilton is now going to be pushed because Bottas has also not pitted. So Bottas, Leclerc, Hamilton, Sainz, Tsunoda, Raikkonen, Vettel, Stroll, Russell, Alonso, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, Latifi, Ocon, and Mazepin have all not pitted, meaning that Verstappen, Perez, Ricciardo, and Norris all have a head start because Verstappen is going to push and push and push. So does that mean there's 16 seconds between Verstappen and Hamilton?
Yeah. There we go.
Well, Verstappen, you need to get a fucking grip. But we remember the first tyres, it took him 3 laps to get in. It's been 2 laps now. So give it another lap and we'll see what happens. You know what I mean?
All about in Max to be ahead when Hamilton picks again. I've got a feeling the words we should be using, if Hamilton pits again.
Yeah, that's the question.
Why have I got a sneaky feeling that I think Lewis might try and go to the end? Why do I?
Yeah, because you know he's going to be that dickhead that's like, no, I can't admit. And then he's going to be like, oh, I blame my team for bad management again. You know that's coming.
I just get a feeling. You know when you get that feeling? You've got that feeling. Oh, God. Now I'm worried. Christian Horner's on the pit wall, but I can imagine that he's just going to say similar to what he said in the first one, which is, look, it's a game of chess, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know what Lewis is going to do. They're not coming out in the pitch just yet. This is all just an absolute tactical matter. We'll see how this goes, but I just get that feeling that Lewis ain't pitting him. Be interesting to see what Charles does.
Okay, so in Christian Horner was being told that Lewis wants to wait until the last 5 laps. So Lewis is really going to push these tyres.
Lewis wants to put the softs on.
Yeah, that's my point. Perez has just got fastest lap! Go on, sunshine! Oh my God.
So this goes one of two. This goes one of two ways.
Leclerc has just gone ahead of Bottas.
I'm not surprised. This goes one of two ways. I think Lewis either goes to the end of the race on his tyres, or he comes in right at the end, chucks on the softs, tries to do Max there. It's going to be an interesting one. That time needs to come. It's okay. Max would be about 4 seconds ahead of Lewis. I feel like getting that down a bit more would be quite crucial. Maybe them. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's an interesting one. Certainly is an interesting one. Lewis Team Radio.
Oh, fucking Mercedes need to fucking get a grip. They're like, we're gonna push it another 6, maybe 7. We'll see how we go. We're just gonna try and push it as far as we can.
That'll take them to lap 40 with 16 laps to go. You're not one stopping in Austin, Texas. Don't be so stupid.
Don't be so stupid, Mercedes.
Well, no, that's just common sense and logic.
Well, no, I'm fucking aware of that. But like, this is Mercedes.
you've just seen one of the reasons why you're definitely never going to be able to one stop, because you've got turns 15, 16, turns 17, 18, 19, which is, 16, 17, 18, which is just one long turn. You kill your tyres that way. The gap is down to 15 seconds.
14, 18 seconds.
Don't forget, guys.
14 seconds.
14.7. Don't forget, guys, you will you lose 20 seconds in the pits. So by this logic, 5 seconds will be the gap. Rough estimates.
Right now, it's looking like okay. So Leclerc is fastest sector. Oh, go Leclerc! Just anyone but Mercedes to have the fastest fucking lap. I don't care who else has it. But let me tell you,
Bottas is in 5th. Which is interesting. Oh, Charles muted herself. All about Max being ahead of Lewis at the pits. It is going to be an interesting one. Charles is beating up Bruno or telling Bruno off. Max was 1.3 seconds quicker in that lap. That is bad for Lewis. Holy, that is... Max has been... Max is 1.3 seconds quicker in lap 34 alone on Lewis.
Who's in? Oh, Bottas is in the pit lane.
Mm-hmm.
Bottas is pitting. Ricciardo's in number 5. So is Sainz and maybe Norris, because Norris is going to be a baller. Come on, Norris! Come on, Norris!
There's a quick pit stop from Bottas. Oh, 13 seconds. Hamilton has to be very careful here. Very, very careful, because Perez, 22.4 seconds behind Lewis. Perez, if he can close that gap right down, would try and be ahead of Lewis. So
if they can all
Mercedes have to be very careful here, because the longer they stay out of Lewis, the more chances of Sergio Perez getting involved in this fight. And the last thing you want is Sergio Perez in front of Lewis Hamilton, because you just know that Sergio Perez is not letting Lewis pass with any sort of easiness. It's going to be difficult. So they're going to have to be very careful about this. They're going to have to be very smart and think about this logically. And that's not something that I would quote Mercedes for just yet. Logic seems to be their downfall. Shut up, Bruno.
Yeah, literally, oh, sorry, his ball dropped on the floor. He can't jump up and down because of his surgery on the sofa. So when the ball gets knocked off, I have to pick it up, because otherwise he'll split his stitches. Yeah. Can you say hello to Niall?
Hamilton team radio. I've just seen Hamilton team radio. I think Charles missed it. Pace dropping from Lewis. It is dropping, but so far he's right. So Max was slower in sector 1. That's fine. It's really Perez you want to look at. It's not Max. We all know that Max is going to be ahead and ahead by about 7-8 seconds. It's really Sergio Perez. If Sergio Perez can close that gap to 20 seconds, you're looking at fighting with Sergio Perez as you come out the pits. Now, if Sergio Perez can close
Niall, what lap
19,
are you on? What lap are you on?
36.
Okay, I need to pause it because my TV fucked up again.
But yeah, so it's not Max you need to look at. We all know Max.
Okay, Niall, I paused it. There's an old man with white hair. Just you'll know what I mean.
White hair. But yeah, it's really Sergio Perez you want to be looking at, because if he can close that gap to 19 seconds, that really does impact Lewis quite heavily. So far, we all know that Max is going to be ahead by about 8 seconds.
Niall, this is who you're looking for. This is who you're looking for. That's the picture.
Oh, right.
Just tell me when you pause, when you get to him.
Will do.
Sorry, Brewdog kind of got on the remote. Didn't you, mate?
Ricciardo having a great race. Yeah, Ricciardo's up there in 5th, Leclerc 4th. That's really important for the constructors of Mercedes. Now. George Lucas, filmmaker, old man with silver hair, or grey hair, shall I say. But no, really interesting that is for Mercedes, for McLaren and Ferrari, who are also fighting in the constructors' title as well for 3rd. So that's actually a really interesting fight. They need Lando really to jump up a bit. They need Lando to be a bit more punchy, get him up a bit. Right, Mercedes are in the pits and they're having to put the hard tyre on. This could be a calamity. A calamitous
For who?
fuck
Who's
show.
pitting?
Have a little guess. It's Lewis Hamilton. He's coming in very quickly. He's
but there's only 11 seconds.
Look, we all know that Max is going to be ahead by a country mile. A Vega pit stop from Lewis, but that's not going to help him there. It's really Sergio Perez, and Sergio Perez is coming through turns 16, 17, and 18 right now.
Come on! Oh, he's coming! Hi, Han!
No, he isn't. So Lewis is way ahead. He's 7 seconds behind Max, and that's race over, really. And Perez, for some reason, just was nowhere near. He was 22 seconds behind Max. Oh, that makes sense, actually. So yeah, I just got the numbers wrong. I was looking for the interval between Max and Perez. Should have been adding that on. Yeah, there we go. Right, so Hamilton in second, but he's 8.7 seconds behind Max, and that's really the race, guys. I don't want to call it too soon. Just like the American president election, they don't want to call it too soon, but I'm giving it a 98% probability that Max wins this. If I was a betting man, probably put my money on Max right now. 18 laps remaining. Let's go. It's going to be an interesting 18 laps. That's for sure. But if I was a betting man, I'll put my money on Max right now. 8.6 seconds, and even though Max is going to have older tires, the tires are going to be fine to get him to the end. Lewis is going to have to really push, and I don't think he's got enough to push out of 18 laps. Don't forget, he's also going to look after his tires, so his fuel. So I would say there's a 98% probability that Max wins this. I don't want to say 100% because there's always that possibility for an engine failure or a crash. But so far, providing everything stays healthy and the same, Max Verstappen will win the American Grand Prix or the United States Grand Prix. So really important that 8.5 second gap between the two. I think Max has won this. The gap will be 14 points between Max and Lewis coming into Mexico. It's all about the last 3 laps. So Lewis thinks he can still fight for the last 3 laps. So it'll be very interesting to see what goes on there. But so far, you have to say advantage Max, but don't bank on that just yet. Don't bank on it because there's always that possibility that Lewis does something weird and not wonderful if you want Max to win.
Sorry, I just need to get more alcohol.
Charl is a borderline alcoholic, guys, as we all know.
Yeah, boy. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Alky.
Just to clarify, guys, the only person allowed to speak to me like that. Oh shit, other way. That way.
That's how drunk she is. She don't even know her left to her right. Don't ask Charl to drive you home if she's drunk. Not that she should be driving home when she's drunk anyway. And she can't drive, so that'll probably be a terrible idea anyway.
I mean, I could drive, but you just might not get home in one piece.
It's always favourable. But yeah, on to lap 40, 16 or 17 laps to go. Very interesting. 8.8 seconds. Lewis seems to think it's all about 3 laps. You have to stay within fighting distance of that. And right now, you're 9 seconds behind. So, interestingly enough, I don't know how this goes. Well, I do know how this goes. This doesn't go very well for Lewis, if you want me to be honest. Perez with a fastest lap, though, that could be quite important for the title. Yeah, Mercedes just on the pit wall, having a lovely time, having a little thinking we've got Max in a really good position. What the fuck are Mercedes planning? That is going to be thought process number 1. After that, we'll see. Lot of Max supporters in America. Hardly surprising. He's got supporters all over the world. I always thought Lewis would have more supporters in America because he's virtually American. Half a second quicker on that in sector 3 alone was Lewis. Again, I'm not worried. Not yet, anyway. You'll know when shit isn't good because I'll be a lot more worried. Right now, I'm fairly calm. When I start worrying, that's when you really, really, really should start.
Well, could you fucking start worrying? Because I'm worrying already.
Well, I'm not worrying because I feel like Max is in a good position. It's when I start. Charles always worrying basically until Max wins the race and then she stops.
Yeah.
It's me. If you're a Max fan, it's really me you want to be looking at because if I'm calm, you should be calm. If I'm shitting myself, be worried. Mystic Werewolf, yes, Wolf. Wolf is in the building. We love to see it. There is the Wolf. Yes, Wolf. Wolf having a great time. 6.9 second gap between Max and Lewis. Hmm. 6.5. That's coming down alarmingly quick. 15 laps to go, 6.5 second gap, which is coming down alarmingly quick. Lewis is just that fastest lap. From tomorrow, I'm taking another break off social media. Thanks, Ollie. Not a problem, Wolf. I hear that.
I am taking a full break on Twitter because of Man U. So thank you very much, Ollie.
Hope you're good. We're all good. We're all good. 6 seconds is now the gap. Right, Lewis was 1.8 seconds quicker that lap. That's alarming. Very fucking alarming.
Okay, well now your alarms. I'm fucking panicking. Oh, up on radio.
Big up Ravi. Big up Ravi. Yeah, he's retiring. Black and white flag for Mazepin. I'm sure.
Black and white flag for Mazepin, and we will see what has happened. Spinning, probably his favourite thing to do. Black and white flag for Raikkonen too.
Track limits. Yeah, Ocon's retiring out of the race. Unsurprising. What's the race been like? Very good, but now I'm starting to worry a little bit. 5 seconds is the gap, and Lewis is fucking quick.
It's 4 seconds.
5 seconds. You're ahead of me.
No, sorry, I lie. It is 5 seconds. Sorry. I'm looking at someone else's. Oh, fuck me. I thought the 15 on Latifi was fuck. Someone
You're
take
fucked.
me home.
Imagine if Elv was an F1 driver.
Oh, fucking hell. Shit the fucking bed. Shit the bed and
is getting tense. This is getting tense. Again, Lewis 1.4 seconds quicker in the last lap. Oh, Jesus Christ. No valve on the road. Wolf, don't let Ollie ruin things, but he did, Ravi. he did, but look, I wouldn't let it affect you too much. It's just Ollie and 4.4. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Okay, no, guys, I just want to make it clear. I'm starting to worry a little bit. Ollie will forever be a club legend, no doubt. He has my respect, but it's time up. Boom! Peter says, imagine if I was a millionaire. Oh, I think we've all had that dream before. I don't hate Ollie, I just hate that he is manager. That's fair. That is fair. Oh, gosh. That's fair. It is very tense, though. Very tense. Carlos Sainz hitting Daniel Ricciardo there. That got a bit dirty. He did that on purpose. I don't think he did, Carlos. I think you've just tried doing him on the outside and nah. Carlos is being a little bit of a bitch right now.
I'm shitting the bed. I'm shitting the bed. I'm shitting the bed. Oh, I'm shitting the bed. Hamilton, you better fuck off. Oh, Verstappen, you better win this fucking race. Oh, I'm shitting the bed.
Right, that's okay. That's okay. So he's at least he's not taking another second out of that. He's only half a second.
It's 3 seconds. It's 3 seconds. What are you doing?
Charl, you're ahead of me.
How the fuck has this happened again?
A long lap. Is
what lap are you on?
44.
I'm on 44 as well.
Yeah, but the way you keep going, it's 4 seconds. You're about 10 seconds ahead of me.
It's fucking 4 seconds now. It's okay. It's 4 seconds now, guys. It's okay.
4.
I'm happy.
4 point. Oh God, there's a lot of 3 point. Oh my God, what is going? Unless the only thing I can think is Max is saving his tires for the last few laps. Or Lewis is doing it now instead of the last 3. I don't know. He was quicker again in set 2. Oh, this is not good. Deep inside, I don't think he's getting sacked. Maybe in December. Maybe. I think he should be sacked tonight. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that there's no information out there that would suggest he's not. Who's going to win now? I want it to be Max, but I'm really not sure at the moment. I'm hoping Max because he's done so well.
Negativity. I don't like the negativity. Now showing me negativity. Oh, I don't like some positivity. Some positivity. Verstappen's gonna win. Some positivity. Verstappen's gonna win. Niall, turn that frown upside down. Start smiling. Verstappen's still in the race. Verstappen's still in that race. Verstappen's still in that race. I'm trying to be positive. I'm just gonna drink my sorrows down now.
I'm just looking at that time. I started watching cricket. No, let's go England. They will win the World Cup. I won't bank.
Who started watching cricket?
Wolf.
Yes, Wolf. I love cricket. Oh, you have just made my day. Wolf, you've actually just made my day. England are going to win the T20. We fucking annihilated them to 56 runs. Fucking pussy ass bitches. Charl reminds me of Homer Simpson when she runs. Oh, I'm a fucking fat yellow good dude, am I? Is that what you're referring to me as? Fucking lovely. Someone call me 911 because I'm going to eat donuts and drink beer. I'm fucking drinking wine right now.
To be fair, I can see a similarities. Liam says 11 points for me in the Premier League predictions this week. Very happy with that. Yep, big up, Liam.
Stop with your Premier League predictions. All we give a fuck about is Verstappen right now. If you're not here for Verstappen, there's a door and it's called Kindly Fuck Off. It's Charlotte's door for fucking off. If you're pissing me off. Yes, Charlotte, let's go England. Yes, woo!
Pete's with me. He's saying I can't watch Pete, I know how you feel because there's 10 laps to go. And...
I'm literally, it's 10 laps and it's 2.832 seconds.
Hold on, what? I'm on 3.2 seconds. What?
I've literally just turned back. I've changed channels now. I can't watch it anymore. I'm watching Brighton versus Man City highlights.
You do that whilst I watch the Formula One.
Phil Foden shouting at people. Yes, we like to see Phil Foden. Okay, now. No, it's the shouting part shot. Oh, okay. Verstappen's radio. Hold on.
Yeah, tell me what's going on with this kid because I have absolutely no idea. What is going on? Peter says, if not here for Max, then go on another certain channel where they are biased and shouts at his mum. Yeah, that works.
Basically, Max has only got enough on his tyres for DRS.
What?
Well, you heard what I fucking said.
I fucking did not. What did you just say?
Max has only got enough on his tyres to push forward in DRS sections so he can hold off Hamilton.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I apologise. I'm going back to the Brighton Man City game.
Wolf says, I stopped watching pro wrestling. Charl, you still watch WWE, AEW?
I only watch AEW now. WWE pisses me the fuck off, especially with the fact that they've ruined some of these wrestlers. So I only watch AEW because of John Moxley. Hashtag Dean Ambrose. Hashtag I won't forget him. If not... Wolf, do you watch AEW or WWE or both? Do you know what? Apparently Edison isn't a good enough goalkeeper because he let Brighton score a goal. And I fucking love that.
I am not enjoying this. I'm hiding behind the sofa. Oh, tell me about it. Ravi says, Charl, how good has AEW been?
It's been fucking phenomenal.
Peter says, what a win this will be for Max in the title race. Yeah, if he can do it. I mean,
no! Keep going!
Charl,
what
shush.
Are you doing?
Charl, if you ruin this race for me, you're never welcome back ever again.
I'm going to go back to watching Brighton.
That's what I thought.
I'm back to watching Brighton, just to clarify. I'm even going to take a picture so you know that I'm actually watching Brighton game.
I won't be able to see it, will I?
No, you will though. Look, I am actually watching the Brighton game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite happy now. It's 3-0 and it's 47-09.
Keep it on that because I'm gonna watch this and hope for the best. No,
I'm also going to be
still drinking iced coffee. I am drinking. I do drink it sometimes. Right
I'm still drinking alcohol.
8 laps to go. I don't like this at all. Will Potter lead Brighton? Maybe. AEW feels empty to me. No proper storylines or match build-up or entertaining characters. It's death better watching than garbage the WWE puts out. Charl... Oh, God. Why is this not going as nice as I want it? Oh, right. Track limits for Lance Stroll. There are 6 laps to go. Lewis is quicker by about a country mile. But still got to overtake Max. I don't know if I like that. Go on, go back to 2 seconds, Max. My only thoughts is Max is keeping his tyres in a good zone for the last few laps where he will fight aggressive. Fight what? Fire with fire. But there's 6 laps now. 6 laps. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. Lewis was only quicker by 0.1 seconds. Keep him out of DRS zone. If Max can keep him out of DRS zone, all is good. Although that might be a challenge. Has Lewis taken too much out of his tyres? Has he left anything to play with? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if Lewis has left anything left in his tyres, to be completely honest. Has he burnt them right out? He's had to be pushing for quite a lot. I'm not sure what's going on. This is very concerning. The gap so far, touch wood, is okay. Oh God. Look, if Lewis only takes out 100 temps per lap, all is good. If he starts taking out more chunks of that, that's probably alarming. 2 seconds would just about be okay. 0.02 of a second would just be about okay. Anything more than that, we're in very much a danger point. So yeah. Schumacher ahead of Mazepin, 1.5 seconds. We're on lap 51 of 56, 5 laps to go, including this lap. Lewis was quicker by 0.3 seconds. That's not great. 5 quick maths. How much can he afford to lose? So 2 would give him... he can lose about 300... He can lose 0.3 seconds per lap. Right, mathematically he can. Let's pray for Max. Let's get some. Come on, Max, in the comments. Absolutely, Peter. So mathematically, he can afford. The gap is now 1.8 seconds. So essentially, Max can afford to lose 0.35 seconds per lap. Now he can afford to lose that. Anything more, and we are in a dangerous territory. I agree. Cricket watch along. I am not doing a cricket watch along. Jesus Christ. Big up to DC. Yo, how are we doing, DC? Big up, DC. This sport is better than baseball. I would agree. Great idea, Wolf. Go to Amazing Mystic Wolf. Absolutely. Imagine last lap crowd. Peter, Jesus Christ. 5 laps to go. I mean, Peter's there just saying, would some title race up? I know, but let's not start saying stuff like that. That will alarm me. But Max was quicker than Lewis that lap. I think Lewis has taken everything he can out of these tyres. I'm not sure. Or has Max left more? Has Max left more to deal with this? Golf watch along would be so entertaining. And now I think we're talking gobbledygook. Sri Lanka won today. Nice valve. Hamilton looking good. He is, but he isn't anymore. He was looking good. So yeah. Probably happen now knowing my luck. Probably. DC says big up Charl and Niall. Big up DC. Apparently, Ollie is getting sacked tomorrow. Val, send me that information via Twitter. I'd love to know. Yeah, Val, send me that information via the Twitter. England battered the West Indies yesterday. That is again statistically true. All right, 52 of 56 laps, 1.8 second gap. This is right. Whilst I'm not completely, calm, I'm a lot calmer than I was, which is probably a benefit. No, I'm not. 1.9. Yeah, I'm calm. I'm calm at the moment. I don't know if it's reliable. Send it through. Is Charl talking? Charl is talking, but she's not allowed to be. She's not allowed to talk because.
I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to talk. Not allowed. Bippo, shush. Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking use.
She's not allowed to ruin
anything.
She's not allowed to ruin the race. Argyle are going to win the Champions League. Yes, DC. I like that sort of shite. That is true. I don't know how reliable it is. Okay, 1.6. Yeah, 1.6 second gap. Hakimi got sent off, and apparently he is better defensively than Trent. Don't really know. Yellow flag in sector 1. Now I understand now. But big up, Charl. Yes, big up, Charl. I agree, DC. As Kimi Räikkönen decides to go for a bit of off-roading. Now, that was Perez. Right. Back markers do not get in the fucking way of... Actually, you're nowhere near Max. That's fine. Yeah. Hamilton just... Räikkönen just going for a little spin. 1.5. Trent is different gravy. Indeed, Trent is different gravy. Well, 1.5, it means Max can afford to lose about... He can lose half a second each lap now. He can afford to lose half a second each lap. I saw Argyle TikTok of them playing in the pitch. It was basically a swimming pool. This is correct. That is very correct. Lewis was 0.3 seconds quicker. That's fine.
2 fucking laps! 2 fucking laps!
Charl, I'm 3 laps, so shush. Or I'll put you in the back until the end of the race. That's what I thought. Lewis is a little quicker in sector 1. That's fine. Just keep him out of... Oh my God, Bruno just attacked Charl. Yeah, it's because Charl keeps shouting. Bruno's biting Charl. Yeah, Bruno's not got any balls left anyway, so it doesn't really matter now. His testosterone levels are going to fly down. It's like they just got hit by a brick. And as long as Max can keep Lewis out of DRS, we're all good. Yes, Bruno, go on, son. Yep, Charl is having a pissed off Bruno because not only did she get his balls chopped off. Oh God. Oh God. All right, it's fine. Mathematically, doing quick maths, Max can afford to lose half a second on Lewis each lap. Whilst it would not be ideal, it is possible. Although I'd rather not see Max having to defend on DRS. 2 laps to go. Now we're just doing F1 content for the rest of the evening. Yeah, so we're not going to do fan cams because this race is obviously going to take a while, and I need to get dinner. But yeah, unless Ollie was to be sacked tonight, there's no more content really coming. Team radio from Lewis, I don't really care what he's saying. Ooh, Saliba, what a tackle on Mbappe. Yeah, I hear that. All right. So going down the back straight, Lewis is not within DRS. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. Not within DRS. Fair enough. Yeah. I also need to get food in me. Food is important to me. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Oh, God. Charles getting more alcohol. Right. We're about to approach the last lap. Pressure is on Max like a fucking ton here. Luckily, Max doesn't get affected by pressure too often, so all is good. 12 points would separate these two. 12. It's a bit mad. Uh-oh. Lewis is within DRS. We're into the final lap, but Max has also got DRS. I'm thinking Max got DRS from Mazepin. Oh, no, he got it from Tsunoda. No, he got it from Schumacher. Okay. Keep him out of DRS, Max. Come on. Keep him out of DRS for the last lap. So far, he's not. Lewis is going to have DRS going down that back straight. No, he isn't. He's over a second now. Keep it. Yes, Max. Come on, Max. Yes, Max. You've done it there. Good lad. Keep it smart. He's not going to get DRS. He's not getting DRS. Down the back straight. All good. Lewis can't do it there. Into the last sector they go. Keep just literally just drive it. Oh, Lewis is getting a little bit smart out of that corner there. Into turn 17, 18, and 19 they go. All good so far there. Right, Max has just got 2 more corners to maneuver. Well, 1 more. And across the line, and Max Verstappen has won the United States Grand Prix. And thank for that.
Yeah, boy! Fuck yeah! 18 points ahead, bitches! Suck my dick, bitches!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's an excitement because he won.
Oh, thank God for that. That was 1 hour and 34 minutes.
Wins driver of the day with 22% of the vote.
We love to see it. We are going to wrap it up there because it's been a long day. And as I say, I need to talk to this one and food. We'll be back tomorrow with the weekly review show. I don't watch F1, but Hamilton is a prick just because I think so. Yeah, I would agree, DC. Hamilton is a prick, and that is mutually agreed by us all. We all agree. Well done, Verstappen. Now, can he give me round 2? That's disgusting. But before we do go, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Check out our socials, Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _, and on TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. Charl, where can they find you?
You can find me on here basically all the time.
Excellent. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, guys, thanks for watching and peace out.